Alright guys, so we're on the next property now. I don't remember if I recorded this the other day, but we put in just kind of like a little flag set here. We don't have any Q-tips with us, so we're taking a piece of blue towel, wrapping it around a stick, and then putting a little bit of bread and butter on it, and then putting a fold. I don't know how well you guys can see that. There's a fold sitting right there. And it's been 2 for 2. But just after that last property where we had that muskrat ripped out of the ditch and drug up into the field, at this property we have a excuse my language, coyote ran right here. Hopefully you guys can see them tracks right down here, and the muskrat was drugged to the bank. So I don't know if the coyote did the same, if a different coyote did the same thing here, but I don't know what's going on. There's coyote all over the place, and we're not catching very many coyotes, so I'm doing something wrong. So if you guys have any comments or information or something else I can try to catch these coyotes better, leave a comment down below. I mean, we're new to this. We're just trying to figure it out on our own. We never had anybody show us the ropes, so we're just kind of doing what we think is right. And obviously we're not doing perfect on coyote sets. We're still catching a couple, but nothing crazy. So any help that you guys or advice you can give us, please do so, because we want to learn from you guys too if there's different things you know. So anyways, we're gonna get him out and head on down. We still got a few more traps to check, so stay tuned. All right guys, so we're at that spot that we just set 2 days ago. We pulled 3 rats out of here out of 10 traps. This is the first one we're checking. We got us a rat in this one, and Alicia's walking ahead of me because we're in kind of a time crunch trying to get some stuff done and maybe get a new property set. So we're gonna get him taken care of and then mosey on to the next couple. Trap number 2, rat number 2. Alright guys, we're on our last 2 properties. Picked us up another rat, so that makes number 6 on the day. But race against time now, so we're gonna get on going. It's almost dark, so we'll see you guys at the next one. Alright guys, so I just got done checking the other side and resetting the coyote trap over there. We're starting to get some freezing ground, so we had to get some wax sand in, getting a lot of these remade. But this is the first rat here on this property, so I'm gonna get him out and we're gonna mosey along. Kind of a race against time again. We had another shotgun season that we went out and hunted this morning and didn't see any deer, so try and get these done before dark, and that way we can get prepared for tomorrow. So stay tuned. Alright guys, again, so we're on the very last 2 properties, and this trap done caught us another one. That's gonna make muskrat number 3 on the day. I didn't get the second one on film because of the film and stuff that was on the pond. I didn't know he was even in it, so, and I was up to my waist in mud. But number 3, we're not doing horrible, but we're not doing great, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're back at our otter property and where we caught that 50-pound beaver, and we decided to finally put a full hold in here for some muskrats. And this is muskrat number 3 out of this, and we're doing something a little different. I think I've talked about it before, but instead of just setting blind stuff, we're actually using Caven's bread and butter and putting it, instead of carrying Q-tips, we always have blue towels with us, so we just tear a little strip off, kind of make like a little flag, and then dip that tag end in right there inside that bread and butter and stick it in the bank, and then I put the foothold right below it. So we're gonna get this guy out of the trap and get this reset, remade, and mosey on our way. Alright guys, we're back over here on our beaver property here, and we got a cocoon in the rod again, which isn't a horrible thing, but it's also not great since we're after beaver. But it's been, ever since we pulled that 8th beaver out of here, it's been not a whole lot of activity. These beaver haven't been moving much, so I'm guessing they kind of got the hint, and if there were some left, I think they moved downstream. But you can tell this coon's been in it for a while. I mean, there's my stake, and that was right at the edge of the bank. So, I mean, he got up in here and tore it up before he decided to try and cross the ditch. So we're gonna get him out and get this taken care of and reset and mosey on down the line. All right, guys, so we're on our next property. This is the newest stuff we've set. We got us another rat out of here. So we're gonna get him out and get the last couple checked and mosey on to the next place. All right, guys, well, we're back on the trap line today. We got a pretty heavy snowstorm coming in, so we're starting to get a pretty good shower of snow right now. I think we're supposed to get anywhere from like 6 to 12 inches of snow today, so we're trying to run through these pretty quickly if we can. It's going pretty good so far because we haven't caught nothing. This is the first thing we've caught. So another rat and a foothold on that little flag with some bread and butter on it, and that's it so far. So we're gonna get this guy out and get going before we get too snowed in on the old trapping line. Good?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we just rolled up on this. This is a new property. Property that we set and we caught 8 beaver out of. I guess I should specify we're spring trapping now for beaver and otters. Property that we pulled 8 beaver off of earlier this year. The guy came to us, they purchased some more property, and when they were out looking at it, they noticed a bunch of dams in this one as well. So he asked us if we'd be able to trap it for him, and we said no, why not? So we came out yesterday and started looking around just to kind of assess where a lot of the activity and stuff was. And this creek is very, very shallow and very narrow. So kind of made it a little bit of a tough decision on our part, but we found one bend in the creek where it got a little deeper and a little bit wider. So they have one major path coming up right here that I'm on, so we set a blind set there, and then right down in front of Alicia we set a caster mound there. That caster mound is pummeled, the trap is not tripped, so we definitely missed one there. But over here we can see there's spur in it, and we done got us one. Perfect front foot catch, like I was hoping for.
And surprisingly it drowned and not much water.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even knee deep on me. So we're gonna get this guy out and taken care of, and then we'll kind of give you guys a closer look. We are using some new traps, though. You guys have seen us using dogless before, and that's just because we didn't have any actual beaver footholds. And for Christmas we actually got a half dozen of the Bridger number 5s, so we started using them and it worked, but they're a heck of a more pain to set. So I'm gonna get this guy out, get it reset, and then we'll show you guys a closer look. Oh, see, like I was saying over there, I don't know how well you guys could hear me, but right here in this creek, when we got here and started looking around yesterday, it's super narrow and real shallow. So we were kind of worried about it because here in Illinois, if you're using 330s, they have to be fully submerged. I'm out of breath. And with footholds, with our luck that we've had with our drowning rods before, we were worried about it not actually being dispatched. So that's kind of our main worries, but needless to say, it worked. And it's a perfect front foot catch. You guys can see right there. Alright guys, so we're back on the line. This is day 3 of our spring sets. We're not running a whole lot just because there for a while we were still getting some real cold snaps and a lot of stuff was freezing. So we finally got past all the freezing cold weather, and actually we're now in the 60s, and we just had yesterday, I believe it was, we hit 72 or something. but it's gonna cool back down. We're gonna get back down in the 40s and 50s, and it's supposed to start raining today and rain all the way into Saturday. So, but anyways, we're out here on our otter property. This was the same property we caught that real big beaver on a drowning rod, and then also caught one otter in a drowning rod, and then an otter in this exact location where we're at right now. And we rolled up, and Alicia says we got us one, so we're gonna get down here and check him out and see what's going on. He's been having a lot of issues with otter here lately, and so we actually thought we caught them all out of here, and needless to say, we did not. He contacted us real close to the end of winter time and said, hey guys, I'm starting to see some more tracks again, can you come over and set some more traps? And we said, not a problem, we'll be that way. So this is what we ended up with. We got ourselves another otter. So I'm gonna get you guys set up, see if I can get you set up anyways, and then we'll get this otter out of this trap and get it reset. I don't know how many more are in here, but yeah, so stay tuned. All right, I think I got you guys situated, but he did some flopping around. We got a pretty twisted up chain here. Perfect right behind the head catch. Can't complain at all about that. There we go. Not our biggest otter of the year, but it's another good otter nonetheless. So we get this reset and nose gun down. We got one more trap, so stay tuned.
You'll have to hold her. Or
come here, Sage.
Come down to me.
All right, guys. So as I was actually pulling that one out, we're right here next to the well, I shouldn't say right next to the interstate, but we're not too far off from the interstate, and go down to the right side, further on the right side.
I don't know if I can.
But as I was getting that pulled out and trying to get that trap reset, my phone's attached to my radio in my truck, so I heard it ringing. I answer it, or I didn't even answer it, I got to it too late, so I called Alicia back, and she called with some good news. That's otter number 2 on the day. That's a little bigger one. So that makes a total of 7 between the two of us, and we're allowed 10 between the two of us. So it's another otter out of here. I still don't know how many are in here, because I definitely wouldn't have expected these last two, but
not on the same day.
no, definitely not in the same day. So for our spring trapping so far, we've got a beaver and 2 otter. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do for some more beaver property, because we want to get after some more beaver. But again, right behind the head, perfect catch.
But at least, you know, these furs are going pretty decent this year.
Yeah, these definitely were our top sellers for us. So can't complain about it. And I don't know if I've said it before, but last year, that first one we caught, we thought we had kind of like a once in a lifetime catch, and ended up getting a full body mount, which turned out absolutely fantastic. I don't regret it at all. The only thing I do regret is we caught one this year that actually had a white tip on his tail, and I don't even think we noticed it when we were filming.
I think we did.
Did we? I don't know. I can't remember if we did or not, but I remember when we got back to to the fur shed and started skinning stuff out, we noticed the white on his tail. So I think that would have been a real cool one to put on a mount. But anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling. We're gonna get this otter out, get him reset. I guess leave him for a few more days and see how many more are in here, I guess. Because this makes 4 off this property.
Yeah.
So yeah, 4 of our 7 have come off of this one property. But all right, guys, we'll catch you in the next spot. All right, guys, well, hopefully you enjoyed that. It's a completely new series that we wanted to start a year and a half ago, and we've absolutely had a blast doing it. It's brought a whole lot more new adventures for us and things of that nature, and we have a blast doing it. And so in this video, as you guys see, where the snow's still on the ground, that was right towards the end of the season. Things really started to slow down for us. We got that real heavy snow, and then we just kept getting piled and piled and piled on snow, and a lot of stuff just weren't moving anymore. So we kind of got to the point where we slowly started to downsize the line, and eventually we were like, you know what, it's not even worth us doing it anymore. So we're just going to get everything pulled, make sure we get everything skinned out and stretched and dried, and get up to the market. So that's what we did. And then spring rolled around. We had to wait quite a while because of freezing purposes, and so this spring we didn't get to film a whole lot. We didn't have that many locations where we could trap beaver and otter. So the couple places we did, we were able to get 1 beaver out and 2 otters. And yeah, so hopefully if you guys did enjoy this video or this whole series, I know I didn't do intros and outros for them, and it's just kind of something I kind of learn as I go along. Next year I'm hoping to do a little bit different format to where we are doing an intro and an outro, and we do have something that we're kind of planning on doing. We're not too far away from the Mississippi River, so you guys will have to stay tuned. If you enjoyed this stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and hopefully next year we'll show you guys a little something different. We're gonna kind of go out of our realm and try something new, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, like I said, subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and leave us comments down below, guys. If there's things that work for you, leave that down in the comments. We're trying stuff just based off of what we see other people do or what we see in videos, and things we're picking up, they're working. So if there's something different you guys do for a certain species, leave that down below for us. We'll look at it, read it, comment back to you guys. We like to stay in touch with you guys because you're the sole basis of this channel. So anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.